Okay. Things are looking live. Good. People are coming in. Great. Hey guys, it's Grimmadoni here. Welcome to another live stream. Today we're going to be doing something slightly different because last week one of the members of my chat had spent channel points on Twitch to have me play a particular game. In this case, he wanted me to play Pokemon AfricanVs. I know basically nothing about this. I know that it's obviously based on an African region. I know that there's some fake mon in there, but beyond that, it's a Pokemon fan game that I know basically nothing about. So, I don't know how to feel going into this, but I'm going in with an open mind, and hopefully this will be pretty good. Because the last fan game that they had me play was pretty good too. So, if it's anything like the other one, or even better, then we should be in for a pretty good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the live scene because we do need to do a little bit of work to get the game going here. So bear with me, please. What's up, Arceus? It's pretty fun. Well, I hope so. First of all, Elgato, you need to go. Sorry. No switch to today. I already have the game pinned in my start menu for my relative convenience. Okay, so what's actually interesting about this, so this game is actually made in Spanish first, and I actually am capable of reading Spanish, but obviously the majority of my viewing audience speaks and reads in English, so I have to assume that that's what they want. So it's been a while since I played, so there's things I probably forgot. Oh, good. Okay. Looks already good volume for that. I might turn in a couple things, but let's get to where we can see the game here, shall we? Will game capture work? No, it will not work. That will not do. Yeah, that's absolutely not working. Okay. So in that case, let's do window capture. Spanish fan games that are translated and are consistently really good, I find. Okay. All right, there we go. Now then, let's rework this here. So make sure. Okay, yep. So interact with that will adjust things. Let's change the options here. So I want to lower the sound effects just by about half. And then I'll keep music at 80. We'll see how it goes. Quick text, battle animation, yes. Battle style change. Run key, dialogue framework. We'll go with. I'm thinking 12 today. Mini frame. Like in 11 here. There's actually different font styles here. I'll step away for the next few minutes. That's okay, Overdan. There's a lot of stuff that we got to work on anyway. Okay, so that could work, but I think just overall full size is gonna be best. We just need to make some adjustments here. We actually can put in. We could do a screen border like this, but I don't particularly care for that. I need to kind of factor in my my vertical stream. Okay. So we're gonna go with this. We're gonna do this. So we're going to keep it at this size for my relative convenience, but we're gonna adjust it on y'all's end as well. Okay. So let's do this. I believe Alt, adjust it here, then adjust it here. If you're not watching on the Twitch version, it's probably not immediate what I'm doing, but trust me, trying to make it as digestible for everyone as I can. Okay, there we go. And now We're going to do the same thing on this window capture here. So, Alt. Okay, and then transform, fit to screen. Raise you guys up a little bit. And that should it. My stream avatars will be on the bottom of the Twitch stream, but I think that should be fine. I think it should be fine. I think that'll work out well. The only thing that I noticed, because like I had to troubleshoot this earlier, there's no way for me to like control it with like a physical control, so do have to use my arrow keys, which is annoying. But it is what it is. Thank you, Eaglet. How you doing, man? We have selected English. Do you want to activate the radical mode? What is that? Boss battles will be more complicated. You won't be able to heal your Pokemon with consumables, but you will gain access to unlimited rare candies. You said the English. Do you activate radical mode? No, I'm not going to do that while I'm going in blind. To play in random mode? No. I do want the EXP share on though, because that's going to be multiple version. Because the new ones allow you to select several Pokemon to distribute experience to will not be distributed proportionately. It is in accordance with the difficulty has been calibrated, but the experience must be managed. First, finally, self-control is like the multiple, but does not divide the experience. It gives much more, making adventure much easier. We will do, let me, hold on, let me try one more time. I'm sorry. But I just let several Pokemon distribute the experience to. But it will be distributed proportionately. It's in accordance with the difficulty has been calibrated, but the experience must be managed. Finally, self-control is like the multiple, but it does not divide the experience. It gives much more, making adventure much easier. Okay. I'm gonna do self-control because again, you know, I don't want grinding to be a problem. This game is based on historical facts, but sometimes it contains historical fiction in order to benefit the plot. This content is not educational. To do so, we actively recommend reading and researching the history of Rome. And we also recommend you to follow the at Pokemon AfricanVs account. 2019 BC, or 219 BC, I can count. The Roman Republic was victorious in the First Punic War against the Carthaginian Republic. Following this war, Rome had gained control over the islands of Corsica. I've actually been to Corsica. Corsica, Sardinia, and Sicily. I've been to Corsica and Sicily. Meanwhile, Carthage has been gaining territories in Hispania. After the Roman Republic consolidated its power in the Italian peninsula, the two superpowers decided to sign a treaty. In this, the Ebro River is defined as a natural border. To the north were the territories that could be conquered by Rome, and the south was Carthaginian territory. But there is an exception. The city of Saguntum, located in the south of the Ebro, which is an ally of Rome, and according to the treaty, cannot be attacked. The Carthaginian general Hannibal Barca has decided to besiege the city, ignoring the agreement and provoking the start of a war. And so, this is how our story begins. 2 days after. Get up, rookie. Carthage is at the gates. That Hannibal guy looks like he means business. Wait, you're from the reinforcement group of cadets that arrived yesterday, aren't you? So don't you know anything? For Mars' sake, ego damatasum. Look, I'll give you a quick rundown, so at least you at least know how to hold on the Gladivis and throw the Pokeball. As you may know, we often battle with Pokemon because of their extraordinary combat abilities. Pokemon are said to be mythological creatures given to us by the gods ages ago, even before Rome was founded. Although over time some have undergone changes, such as this Tauros. Oh yeah, there are unique regional forms here, as well as Fakemon. Tauros are symbols of the Roman legion. Each centurion has one. They acquire the Steel type to be stronger and more resistant. We call these Pokemon Oxidant forms. If by any chance you get out of here alive, you should go around the Occidentis region looking for the 8 gyms. Or I'm sorry, the VIII gyms. These are places where after defeating the leader in the city at that moment, you will be given a medal and you will climb positions in the army. In some regions, the leaders are fixed, but with a scenario as hectic as Occidentis, it is impossible. Remember that you fight for Rome, for Champion Fabius Maximus, and for culture and civilization. Although that same civilization forces me to register you in the cadet census despite the fact that we are going to die in a short time. So confirm your gender, please. Just in case. A Vir or Femina? Pretty sure I am a Vir. At least last I checked. Now what is your name? Griffin. Oh, I can't do Griffin Oni. Okay, well, I guess we're going with Griffin then. That's fine. Is Griffin your name? Yes. That's enough of this protocol nonsense. Now let's go out and fight. We've had enough fun. You call this fun? Chapter 1, the beginning of a war. Suppress this. Here, I'll give you this too. You have received a pair of Roman sandals. And now, let's go fighting. Okay, very nice. The way that movement is set up right now is running is toggle by default. Oh, wait, no, it's not. This is the normal speed. This is running. Okay, that is crazy fast. Okay. Good to know. Come here, Griffin. Be brave. Soldiers, Tetsudo! It seems that they do not attack. Remove Tetsudo and advance. Return to the Tetsudo. You are too close to the enemy. Attack! Charge! You've broken formation. Griffin, we have to do something. Fight with me. Soldiers, fight back. For the Centurion. First Sanctum! Thank the gods, the fallen have risen. Now let us move on, though I do not yet see clear the fate of this battle. He has returned, folks. Okay, which way are we going here? Onward to battle. Okay. For the god's sake, I didn't imagine the situation was so bad. They're going to get here and you don't even have a Pokemon. Take one of these 3 at least. Okay, well, I guess it is time for us to pick our starters. From left to right are Petolis, Hereg, and Hipporos. Which one do you choose? Gee. I'm gonna go with Hipporos. I assume it's based on the hippocampus, and also I don't want to deal with more birds. I'm not in the mood for dealing with birds. I do enough of that. Playing Xenoblade 2, which I highly recommend. So we're gonna go with Hipporos. You chose Hipporos. The water type Pokemon is your battle Pokemon? Yes. You obtained a Hipporos. Do we should give Hipporos a nickname? No, we're gonna leave that be for now. Well, now that you have a Pokemon, we'll resist better. Hold the line. Cover their places. We'll replace you. Get out of here. Okay, wow, this is very fast. But I do appreciate that. This is very respectful of my time. I paid on Petiolos when I played. Nope, just the starters and some regional variants. It's not all custom. Okay, interesting. But we are going to win. All right, Griffin, keep moving. Must defend this position. Do it for Sanctum. For me, for Rome. Okay, we're going this way. Can I talk to you to heal? Here. All right, what's your deal, my guy? Who is this one, and who let him come here? Is he a Roman? Well, it won't cost me much to defeat you. What about my Pokemon? Didn't you bring them? Mr. Hannibal, I think they're in your tent. I can lend you mine if you like. They are pretty bad, though. We'll talk about this later, and you will suffer retaliation for this. As for you, you don't look like a very tough opponent. Even with such pitiful Pokemon, I should be able to beat you. Prepare to lose. Okay. So I actually find it interesting. So again, this game was originally translated from Spanish. So instead of the typical LV, it's NV for nivel. All right, takes care of Monkey. Oh, I actually got water gun. I didn't notice. Goes very fast. What to expect? What a bunch of bad Pokemon. I have to increase the Pokemon budget for my army. Although, I have to admit, it takes guts to take on the great Hannibal Barca. Sir, here are your Pokeballs. I hope we didn't disturb you, please. Well, maybe you won't be so punished. With a small decimation, it will be solved. As for you, now you will see my true potential. Oh, wow, that's a full-on Dawn fan. Nice to have met you, but it's time for my Dawn fan to crush you. Not if I can stop it. Dang, Tauros is on the move. Cadet, get out of here fast. I'll hold him off. Run before the reinforcements come. If you want to survive, you need this anyway. Oh, cool. We got Pokeballs. Now run. Okay, cool. We have a walking Pokemon. Very nice. I'm just going to ignore the fact this house on fire. And this is not time to enter. There's a time and place for everything, but not while the house is on fire. You don't have time to read now. You must escape. Okay, fine. Well, and this just relaxing. Okay, Roggenrola. That is, no. That is not new. That is a Pokemon we're relatively familiar with. Oh, interesting. They use the Legends Arceus balls. The Manto Pokemon discovered in cracks generated by an earthquake 100 years ago as an energetic core in its body. I guess I should probably do my usual thing when it comes to nicknames, just to make it more interesting. All right, Yamper is up next. Yamper is a electric type Pokemon. We can work with that for now. They are very fast. It is worth noting, however, that the positioning of Pokemon, well, the position of my menu does reset after each turn. Doggy Pokemon, they're very greedy, so they help people in exchange for food. They sparkle when they run. Yes, I will give Yamper a nickname. We're going to call this Eli A, based on the most recent person to join the TikTok stream. Keep everyone involved. And as I suspected, Chansey is healing me. Very nice. My Chansey knows medicine will always cure me when I'm sick. By the way, did you know that they say that in this road it inhabits some Phanpy caught by the Carthenigans, but almost nobody's seen them. Meanwhile, you can keep the Pidgeys. All right, well, might as well get a Pidgey. Doesn't do me any harm to have one in stock. Okay. Oh, it goes so fast. Okay, we got a potion here. Very good. Hey, you can't go to Tarako since the Carthenigans have been on the loose in Hispania. Okay. So I guess we'll go this way. Interesting route music. All right, Vulpix is up next. Interesting that, well, translated, always got to give a Pidgey in stock. Well, I'm out of balls, so Vulpix, you have to die. Well, at least we had PP up. Okay, I just want to see what else is over here. Vulpix for days. Oh, God bless. Okay. Let's just see what is available right now. Nothing in my key objects right now. There are achievements in this game. Good to know. I'm only doing this because burn is a nasty set to have early on when my options are relatively limited. Let's see. I'm here to make sure that no one enters or leaves the Carthaginian territory without permission. All right, now we deal with the rat. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. There are furries. I'm here to make sure no one enters or leaves their own territory without permission. Oh, I'm sorry. Velis Dalios Amithidus Severus challenges me. He's not a furry, guys. He's just Roman. I mean, I guess you get me both. Oh, Smoliv. I was paying zero attention. Do I have any way to deal with Smoliv right now? Nope. Not really effective way to deal with it, so we're just gonna do what I usually do and tackle things until they die. Okay, potion. Oh, okay. Father, uncle, come quickly. What is going on? For the God's sake, Plubius. He's exhausted. Let's get him under cover. Let's go. Hey there. You had quite a nap, huh? Salve. How are you? Good morning. I am Publius Cornelius Scipio, and this is my son of the same name. The brown-haired one is my brother, Cineas. God, what are these biblical names? It's a great quote. He's not a furry. He's just Roman. God. The brown-haired one is my brother Cineas, and he at least has hair. Ha ha. Ha ha. Always with the same joke. But young man, you must have come out of the siege of Saguntum, right? It must have been super interesting. The din of battle. Walls falling and swords clashing. I love a good battle. Okay, maybe sometimes I get way too excited, I know. Well, the thing is that you must be like a spinner right now. Come on downstairs and where I'll explain a little more calmly what happened. Okay, let's head down. Come here, I'm going to show you this map we have here. This is the region Occidentis. There in front is the map. Look at it. We are in the upper part of Hispania, or as its inhabitants call it, Iberia. The region is divided into 4 subregions. Gaul, Hispania, Africa, and obviously Italy, where we come from. The natives call their regions by other names, such as Kalos, Safar, or some call our land Eris. Well, I think I've talked too much. I'd better give you the map itself for you to explore it yourselves. A town map. Very nice. How interesting. I can't wait to explore the whole place and walk around. No, son. You're still very young. I don't want anything to happen to you. What? No. I want to travel, live adventures, be a great warrior. Poor me. You're just like your uncle. Let's see. It's obvious that the kid is eager for adventure and battle. And being my nephew, it's impossible for him to be a bad fighter. Ha ha ha. But I understand him. He has that warrior spirit of the Scipio family, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. I've long abhorred that life. What I value most is my family, my children, and my peace of mind. Well, it's also understandable, and by the way, we must be boring you with our family chats. Excuse us, please. It's true. Take this in compensation, please. There was the expedia that I wanted. I have an idea. Father, a while ago you gave me a Pokemon. I've seen that Griffin has another one. I have another 4. Let's battle. No, that's not what I meant when I said warrior spirit. All right, well, there we go. Now we're fighting Plubius. Just going to spam water gun until that stops working. I'm going to flood your home here. Okay, so he has the opposing starter Pokemon. That makes sense. But fortunately, I have critical hit tackle. Damn it, I lost. What a show. But, well, there are other things to take care of now. I must go to Massilia to prepare a defense against Hannibal on the Rhone. I'll see you in a while. Father, can I come? Of course not. You're too young. Please, I want to show you my worth. Brother, what if we let him go with Griffin? They'll protect each other. Let's give the kids a chance to prove themselves. Oh, all right. Come to the square to start. Good. See you on the statue then. And thank you very much, Uncle Sineas. Okay, I want to check one thing here. Okay, so we have to manually activate EXP share on this Pokemon. Interesting. It's weird that it just wouldn't be all at once, but I get you. I do actually appreciate the option. If I cared sincerely about effort values in fan games, they absolutely would matter. I do see it as objectively a good thing, but still. Did you know there are cities in the region are classified according to whether they have walls or not? Those without walls are shown as small dots, and those with walls are shown as large dots. Interesting. Are you going on a trip? Oh, just a few days ago, 8 others... XIII, other surprisingly short gentlemen came out along with a taller one wearing a strange hat. Luffy? I know it's probably not Luffy. There's a non-zero chance that it's Luffy. Karkuna. Why did I say Karkuna? Karkuna, use fortitude. I'm guessing that's the translated version of harden. Okay, let's see. Taberna. Is this a shop? Okay, I'd like to buy something. Okay, good. We can get Pokeballs. Let's get 10 Pokeballs. Oh, we got an Honor Ball. I assume that is the equivalent of a Premier Ball. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, it's Honor Ball. Honor Ball, Premier Ball, Tomato. It's probably just a translation deal. What's your deal? Pokemon that live here are very nice, to tell you the truth. I've been getting along great with them since I was a little girl. This helped me. Maybe it'll help you too. Got Soothe Bell, that'll boost friendship when it's held by Pokemon. I don't bother with everybody's in fan games unless I'm playing one that's really where you need to. Oh, sure, yeah. If it's like a Kaizo thing or something that like demands perfection of you, then yeah, you gotta do everybody training. But otherwise, no way. What is it, Mr. Farmer? A few months ago, I ran a business with a wine merchant. I was giving her quite a lot of the wheat we grow here in exchange for some Occidentis Cherubi. But when the Cherubi have run away and hidden in the village, could you help me? There are Cherubi. They should not be far away. I would go myself, but if my wife sees me, she'll kill me. Griffin, you go and prove to me that you can take care of my son. It will be my test. I will stay here talking to the farmer and Plubius. Okay. I don't even know what the Occidental Cherubi look like. Well, there we go. Okay, if I can catch this, it'd probably be nice to have. Okay, I cannot catch this Pokemon. Okay, well, I guess the assignment, there's a lot of Roman numerals to use. Yeah, I figured. Okay, there we go. We got multiple level ups here. That takes care of one. I'm guessing I probably have to look around in other parts of the village for Cherubi. Ego de Lijo Flores. All right. What is this? Okay, this is the Pokemon Center. Go ahead and say C so that way we can get our deal paid. Okay. Okay, so this is my PC right here. It's just a chest, ostensibly. Okay. Okay, so this is bringing us back to the furry over there. There's Cherubi number 2. How's Burb doing? Does it have gust yet? No, does not have gust. Getting closer though. All right, there we go. At least the level numbers are not also in Roman. That would be that'd be so messed up. That would like really throw me off my game. If we see like XXVIII for 28 or so forth. All right, Cherubi number 3. Riveting. Go ahead and heal real quick. As the game explained, the EXP share works in this game. They explained it toward the beginning when I was setting it up. Pokemon level XXXIV. That is 34, I believe. They have explained it. It's just one of those things when I'm doing fan games, unless I am actively seeking out a hard time, I will not actively pursue it. So the XP share has been set up, and I've more or less figured out how it works. Oh, thank you very much for helping me. On second thought, maybe I went overboard on the purchase. How about sticking with the Cherubi? Oh, cool. We got a Cherubi. Let's see. Most recent person joined the TikTok stream was Xylo, so we will go with Xylo. Here you go. Well, I think you're going to get a double reward. As promised, I will let you go with my son. Be very careful. Route III is dangerous. Be very careful of the gulls. Really? Great. Come on. I'll follow you. Bruh, you're behind my Pokemon. You're not even worth being in front of my Pokemon. That is truly sad. And I need to figure out where Route III is exactly. There we go. Oh, God. They're stalking us. Let's see. Super Potion. Oh, God. It's a regional Kricketot, which means I have to give it the time of day for a couple minutes, even though it will probably still end up being trash, because Kricketot is one of the worst bug types ever. Still, let's see. It's a new system since you pick which Pokemon get XP, and you can turn off Pokemon getting overleveled. Ah. Okay, so this is a bug fighting type. Gallup peoples use this Kricketot as an instrument for generations, adapting them to their barbaric customs. That is awful. This regional Kricketot is pretty good. Okay. Dealy. Woo. If you know, you know. Or it's dilly whoop. Okay. EXP share on. EXP share on. Okay. Continuing on. Oh, God, it's a bird. My history of birds is not good. Don't you notice something strange? As if we're being watched all the time? Yeah, there are metapods and kakunas everywhere, my guy. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, no, I'm surrounded by 8 burly men. How is this gonna turn out? Oh, no, gulls. My father told us about them. We've been ambushed. Stop chatting. Seize them. Well, that could have ended a number of horrible ways. So, there are no soldiers. Time to get out. Perfect time to get out of this cage. Press the C key to stop the cursor and fiercely kick the door. What the heck? If you hit right on the white line, you will get a perfect hit that will knock down the door. This is so fast. There we go. Tu pronunciación no ha sido perfecta. ¿Quieres intentarlo de nuevo? No. No quiero hacer eso. You obtained a potion. In case you're wondering, it read, so it looks like you didn't quite, like, nail that. Do you want to try that again? You can attempt it 2 more times. No. There's nothing inside. Well, then why did you make a doorway, my guy? Please give me an empty room. Okay, but how did you escape? I closed the fence properly this time. Or maybe not. Bro, I didn't even cut it open. I kicked it open. God, they really, like... This is so weird, because it's like... The shorts don't really reflect the time period at all. But also, my God, they really went on it with the abs. Like, that guy is cut. Anyway. Okay, Burb got Gust. Very nice. Let's see what we have here. More cricket tots. All right, we got a great ball. Hey, you shouldn't be here. Well, oh. So I have to actually do proper stealth now. Okay, let's see. What? You expected better? It's a camp. Don't expect much structure. In fact, there's no law here. If you want to heal, you must weaken my Pokemon. Alright, fair enough. Okay, that takes care of Chansey. Oh, and Hipporos learned Poison Sting. Oh. Wait. It just occurred to me. Oh, yep. Whoop evolves very quickly. The more things change, more things stay the same. And Cricketot evolves very fast. That's why. That's why Whoop. Okay, that does look pretty sick, though. And it's learning Fury Cutter and wants to learn Double Kick. What does it have? We can get rid of Growl. Did you know that they say that Pokemon that drink my healing potion become super strong? No. Okay, well. Okay, so based on the fact that it knows it learned Poison Sting, I'm going to assume that Hipporos will actually become a water poison type at some point when it evolves, which would be very fascinating because most starters don't become poison type. The only one that's ever been a poison type is the first one. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty decent stats for this immediate point, nothing else. Oh. Ah. Okay, before arriving with Sibylix, you must go through me. I won't make it easy for you. Okay, we have Tarantula. Continue on with our water gunning here. And Cricketot is up next. I'm going to switch to Burb, because Burb is actually great against Cricketot in this situation. Okay. Moving on. Nothing inside. I assume that's what I need to do. Okay. We've captured 2 hostages. We're going to be golden. There is something to celebrate. Let the music play. Let's dance. Very well animated guys. Oh, wow. That's really well animated. Hey, Hip. Why don't you go out on a hip dance? Hey, aren't you the prisoner? Leader Asibelix, look. He escaped. And shouldn't you have taken care of that? You were here dancing carefree. I'm sorry, sir. I thought that you thought nothing of it. No one fails the leader Asibelix. And now you will face me. Okay, perfect. Larvesta drowns. Okay, yeah, go to level 11, Burger level 12, Wooker level 12. And now I send in Cricketoon, and so I send in Burb again. There we go. Roscoe level 12, Burb got more EXP. There we go. Interesting. No one has ever beaten me before. You have worth, Roman. If there is one thing we Gauls respect, it is the law of the strongest. Therefore, if you have defeated me, I must honor my oath as chief and offer you a gift of defeating me. So, what do you want from me, Roman? I could release Pulis or give me some money. I mean, Pulis is kind of a little well, I shouldn't use the word I want to say. I'll be nice, but only because I'm assuming you're going to give me more money anyway. How sappy you Romans are. You're mad, but I won't deny that it's a noble act to rescue your friend. Open the door. Yes, sir. Thank you, Griffin. You can tell these Gauls had some nobility in the end, but I think it's time to get back on the road and away from here. My father and uncle must be very worried. They won't be happy about this little episode. Come on. It wasn't needed, guards. It would have been hard for us to find our way, but we would have arrived. The boss has ordered us to do so. We don't decide anything. Strange people, aren't they? They are noble as well as savage. I hope someday a Roman conquers and civilizes this area. This place doesn't deserve to be so wild. But only the gods will tell. Now, we must get on with our work to get to Massilia. I'll get there first. This man literally just disappeared into the grass. Also, this place is, like, very weirdly intense. Okay, time to fight more burly men. Because apparently what we do on this channel. Okay, we'll keep up here. There we go. Critical hit water gun. Let's go, baby. Okay, we are not totally free to explore every inch of this place, but we can, I assume we can come back here later. Let's see. The leaders are not in the gym right now. They must be out and about in the city. Okay. Let's see. They say that the consul has given his son his first badge without going through combat because he thinks he is already prepared. I don't think that's the way to get badges. I agree. He should at least earn them. This guy looks like he has the golden turd on his head. Also, I'm pretty sure that may be a woman. What barbarians these Greeks are. This is an ugly city full of adobe and ugly things. This has to be Romanized now. But now! Lady, you're beyond ugly. I assume it's in a store where I can buy things. More balls. And let's head over here. Heal up real quick. Let's see. The Alps are a dangerous place, but you need at least one badge to go. Okay. Let's see. What is here? Go away. Do you think senators are only in Rome? In Massilia, an official Roman representative is needed. Interesting. Okay, that was weird. I find interesting is that the music for these places are not very very low energy. Recently, the Romans did some work in this city and built this house for me to live in. They are really nice. I cannot take that, I would say. You know, I used to have a leopard once at a time. I took care of his claws every day to make him really scary. But one day he got sick and passed away. Take this, it'll do you more good than me. Oh, we got home claws. Very nice. Home claws boost attack and accuracy, and I'm willing to also bet if it works based on the system I assume it does. Yep, it uses the Gen 5 system, so I have it, and I have it permanently. I can teach it to as many Pokemon as I want. What do they say? Must be out in the city. Okay, so we just need to find the gym leader. Hello, thank goodness you're here. I need someone to delay the Centurion in Pise. I haven't trained yet, and he's coming to check. Could you go to slow him down? Okay, so another side quest. You love doing that. My Meowth is the best. I have a big debt with the fisherman, and he helps me a lot to pay it off by doing payday. Ah, this man is using the infinite money glitch. Oh god, the child is so fast. I think the child just phased right through me. Okay, I don't think the child's supposed to go this far. At Massilia, we love fishing in the sea. Do you like it too? Sure. How nice. Well, I see you don't have anything to fish with, so I can give you my old rod. Excuse me? Okay, so we got the old rod, so now we can fish if we want. All right, that is F5. Oh, wow, we changed outfit. It's really hard when it's sped up like this. We got Seal. Yeah, in retrospect, Seal may not... Well, I mean, I'll still try to catch it, but... Seal's going to be pretty negative priority given that I already have a water type at the moment. But I'll still give it a shot. Let's see here. Sea lion Pokemon searches for prey in icy waters under the ice sheets. When it needs to breathe, it opens a hole in the ice with the protrusion on its head. We'll go ahead and call this seal Dakota, because that is the last person that has joined the TikTok stream. Okay. Hi, I'm the historian, and whenever you come to these houses, I'll give you some real historical facts outside of the game role. Hannibal did not pass through Massilia. He skirted it from the north because this was a city allied with Rome, although it was not a Roman city, but a Greek colony. Interesting. So we actually get real world lore. Q toggles the speed up. Okay, I am hitting Q. It does not seem to be making a difference one way or the other. I think it's because I have the text sped up. That would be my guess anyway. Nope. That's just how fast this is. It's just going fast. This isn't sped up. That's indefinitely sped up. A-S-D. C can queue up running. That's good to know, but I really do not need to run. Okay. Guess we just have to keep exploring because you gotta find a gym leader somewhere. I run this challenge shop of my own. I started recently after the renovations of the city. As soon as I can, I'll go out and find a Roselia to help me. Okay, there we go. I was playing on the beach and found this. Maybe it'll fit you. It's too big for me. Got a shell bell. That was a lot of work to get that child to stay still. Okay, when the war began, they sent an army to Sicily with the intention of landing quickly in Carthage and obtaining a quick victory. However, seeing that Hannibal was coming from the north, do you think I will see Gratz's army arrive from here? I wouldn't bank on it, buddy. But it's nice to have dreams. Already we're seeing more things that can be unlocked if we have the ability to surf, but we do not. Ooh. Something got my nose. Let's see. There we are. Sorry, Griffin. In the end, we went to the Rhone, but Hannibal had already passed it. That damn coward is running away from us. By the way, and Polybius, where is he? Here's my little boy. But why did you take so long to arrive? And why did you come at the wrong time? Nothing. Nothing happened. Polybius, I know you better than anyone except for Lelius. I know when you are lying. Well, there's no need to put pressure on the kid either. I'm sure it was nothing important. Your luck now. I don't feel like arguing. Otherwise, although I'll find out anyway sooner or later. Generals, the Greek rebels have revolted just now. Damn it! I knew there were rumors of an uprising, but I didn't imagine them so direct, let alone enough to cause some action. Many have joined them because of the presence of a supposed successor to Alexandrus Magnus. We have them cornered in the southwest of the city. Another supposed successor. They come up from under the stones, these bastards. God, the language. This is a Pokemon game, for goodness sake. Polybius, take this helmet. It'll protect you. Oh, that's actually... Oh, well, now we know why it's called Polybius, because of that plume in his head. Well, we'll have to fight those rebels, won't we? I love battles. Come on. Okay, well, this escalated. Also, why is my Pokemon at the front of the line? So we have a whole army of Centurions, but the one at the absolute front of the line is my level 13 starter. Hasn't even evolved yet. Okay. This is all I've been able to gather. I hope it's enough. Enough? This is going to spare. Now step aside, please. Behold, the Roman fury. Damn rebels. Ha! No Greek can stand against a true Roman general. Advance! Alright, well, I guess we're fighting the Greeks. Greeks! Rome is an invader. It wants to take away our homeland. Madness Alexandros has appeared to me because I am his descendant. Believe me and you will triumph. The Romans want to attack us. Form a phalanx and defend our ranks. You could have actually brought out a phalanx, just saying. For Megas Alexandros! Damn it. If we go any further, they'll kill us with their pikes. I've always been more eager for war. I planned a strategy. Just look. Wow, that's just hopping on top of buildings like it's just something to do. Now, soldiers, set up the formation. Golems, explosion. Oh my god. The plan worked out great. Griffin, it looks like some have survived. We'll stay and check for wounded or for questioning. Rome cannot win. All right, well, time to fight some Greeks. And I do not have the best setup for this. Let's see here. Yeah, let's on deal loop. Pure cutter. There we go. All right, and Remoraid. Go ahead and bring out Xylo here. Go ahead and use Absorb. Lock on will guarantee that Remoraid's next hit will land. Not that it matters. Because Absorb deletes enemies and replenishes my life force with their blood. Anyway, this rebellion has been all nonsense. Yeah, dude, like you threw remorades at golems that can explode. You thought this was gonna accomplish anything? My God. I come here, a descendant of Megas Alexandrus, and the Romans send this to defeat me? Feel the power of a legendary Greek hero like me. Yeah, Alexander. Oh, snap. We got done faked out. Anyway. Okay, Rock and Roll wants to learn Rock Blast. Oh, nice. You got 1 out of 10 for the slots. Good for you. Get rid of Tackle for Rock Blast. All right. And Dealoob wants to learn Leech Life. What's its base power in this game? Okay. Get rid of Bide for Leech Life because Bide is trash. Oh, they actually do have Phalanx. Okay. I was not mistaken in assuming that they had Phalanx. Phalanx is just the perfect Pokemon for this entourage here. Oh no. Anyway. I actually do like Phalanx a lot. It's actually one of my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon that they've ever made. Okay, there we go. Pokemon leveling up for days. Great, Griffin. You've managed to placate this supposed successor, haven't you? Okay, fine, I confess. I'm not a descendant of Megas Alexandros. An African general came here and lent us weapons to rebel because he saw many Greeks who were unhappy with Rome and needed something to give them the push for rebellion. And there is nothing that insufflates more courage in a Greek than fighting under a descendant of Megas Alexandros. My name is actually Hippolytus, and I was born here in Massilia. What a surprise! No one would expect it if I didn't count the other XVII supposed descendants. That is 17 descendants, I believe. You're not the first nor the last we've run into in Rome. You will now be arrested and taken to prison. We are sorry that this has happened, but it has helped us, or at least me, to gain confidence in you and to know that you are prepared for this war. If you want to continue your adventure in the army, my brother, my brother and I will be happy to fight you in the gym. Come and see us. Okay, beautiful. Now I can fight the gym leader. This is going swimmingly here. Let's see. Hi, this gym is normal type, so I recommend you take a fighting type Pokemon, like a Mankey. I think there is on Route II. Here, you must decide to take Sword or Shield, depending on what you choose. The soldiers will give you different rewards. Although, I give you this for now. Okay, potion. Let's see. You obtain a shield. You already have a weapon. Okay, going with what I wanted to know what they were. I thought they would give me the option to pick. Nope. We're going to move. And have Deedle do his thing. To the council! Oh, God. It's literally God. Anyway. Send that out. Okay, do you want to replace any move with Roar? No. There we go. Well done. Now let's see how your knowledge is doing. It looks like you chose the shield, so here's my question. Which of these moves raises your defense? Harden. That's right. Take your reward. With it, you'll be able to raise your Pokemon's defense. We got an X defense. Let's go with the sword this time. For the Scipiones. All right. Whoop. All right. I got to do some work. Thank you for the stream. Good luck on the game. All right. Thank you, Eaglet, so much for coming by. Really appreciate you. Well done. Now let's see how your knowledge is doing. It looks like you chose the sword. So here's my question. What are the effects of the burned Ultra State? Harmful, hurts Lord's defense, does damage, lowers the attack. That's right. Take your reward. With it, you'll be able to raise your Pokemon's attack. An X attack. Okay, I see. Now you will face a real Princeps. I love the trainers' designs. They're there's all the different like uniques, right? Because like they could have made them all the same, but they're not. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Growl for Bubble Beam. Okay, there we go. Hipparus is evolving, chat, so let's see what it becomes now. Ah, there we go. Now it's called Acusic. Well done. Now let's see how your knowledge is doing. It looks like you chose the sword. So here's my question: what is the attack with the most power? Flare Blitz, Sense, Pass Power. Flare Blitz. That's right. Take your reward. With it, you'll be able to raise your Pokemon's attack. All right. Well, there we go. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, it became a water poison type. Interesting. Gonna move this in here. All right, so hello. So you want to move up in the ranks of the Roman army, huh? Very well. Then I won't be one, and who won't let you try. Well, now will be a proper double battle though. Yep, there we go. All right, double kick on Tauros and bubble beam on Wooloo. Okay, once learn Mud Slap, we'll get rid of Sand Attack in favor of Mud Slap. And there we go. I think we, I agree that you have potential. I love a good fight. You have the makings of a Roman. I'm sure it won't be hard for you to carve out a future in the army. Here's your first badge. You've earned it. Wow, that is so much louder than everything else. Jesus Christ. We will also give you this Magnum Tablarium, or MT. Okay, so it's a different term than the technical machine. That makes sense. Backlash causes damage and has no side effects. Its power depends on the Pokemon's friendship level with its trainer. Alright, well, there we go. Only an hour in, and the first gym is down. By the way, after discussion with Sineo, we have come to the conclusion that we can entrust you with a new mission. Our spies have reported that Hannibal and his army are crossing the Alps, believed to be heading for Rome. It is almost impossible for him to achieve it, and that is why we do not believe this plan. We want you to go spy on him and find out his real plan. You have experience with him, don't you? Well, let's get going. All right, well, I will do that. All right, let's continue on. Okay. Oh, good lord. More furries. Ant-hailing. Interesting. Go ahead and throw another Pokeball here. There we go. Also, it's weird that I'm pretty sure this this fan game used the dorkly rendition of the Pokemon Capture theme. But regardless, the Bonsai Pokemon looks like it always crying, but it's actually emanating excess body fluids. Thank you for not specifying and leaving it entirely up to the imagination of what we're going with. So, OZSS, welcome to my treasure chest. Snum! Okay, once learn Whirlwind, you gotta pass on Whirlwind. Alright, a Lowland Vulpix, that makes sense. Okay, I gotta catch this Vulpix now. Dang. There we go. Vulpix has been caught. Pokemon freezing. Its cute tail gives it great power. Great description for a lowland Vulpix. I'm gonna call her Bit. Just because there was a bit of lore, but not a lot. Okay. Back to furries. Okay, double kick. Let's go. Okay. Oh. So it looks like Honedge has a regional form of this game too. What I don't know its type, but I do know that it is not Ghost. Made a calculated risk against the furries, and it paid off. Snom! Ooh, Struggle Bug. Interesting. They said pure steel or steel fighting. I'm going to guess steel fighting based on the redness that we saw. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was pure steel either. I am not going to nickname Snom because Snom is perfect. Swinub. Well. Okay, Snorunt. Okay, so we got a lot of options for ice types. We are not lacking in that respect. Okay, Snorunt has been captured. Snorunt, Pokemon Snowcat. Tend to move in groups of 5 Snorunt. In snowy areas, it is said that when they are seen late at night is because they are going to snow the next... The next what? The next what? I'm just kidding. Snorunt. I don't know why this name's coming to mind, but we're going to go with Trudley. I know Trudley didn't have a Snorunt. But even so, that's just what's coming to mind. Okay. Snom! Okay, Snow's getting a little more intense. We got Ice Heal. Very, very bold of them to do an ice area kind of this early on in the game. Usually that's kind of a later game sort of thing. But I respect the decision nonetheless. Okay, Rufflet. I'm going to nickname it Patriot. Oh, actually, no. We got another viewer on TikTok, so we're going to call it E. Because that's what it's called. That's what they're going by. My Glad is forged in Rome. You will not defeat it. Buddy, keep your Gladives to yourself. Yeah, I overdoing credit where it's due. This Cricketune is actually doing really well. Not gonna lie. Let's see what we have here. I have Bear Tick, Super Potion. I'm retired. I'm from the Rome world after XXX fighting. One gets tired. For now, I can cure you. The crossing the Alps is hard. Do you want me to cure you? Yes. This will take a while. All right. Mission accomplished. All right. TM79 Frost Breath. Good generic ice move to start off with. Snorunt. Oh, here we go. Carthenigan, sir, the situation is untenable. Untenable. I've never seen that word. The soldiers are frozen, and the Dawn Fan have very few PS left now. The hail is hurting them badly. And if defeating Rome were an easy effort, it would have fallen long ago. We cannot retreat now that we have reached the top. We know, but this is going to weaken us. We should go along the coast. Why come all the way up here? Near the coast. By the coast are the armies of Rome. And I assure you, my countrymen, it is better to perish here than to perish under the gladius of a Roman. Hey, listen, don't be talking about my gladius. Do you want to go down in history as just another army defeated by Rome? Or do you want to be remembered as men who unseated her power? It is in your hands. We will conquer Rome! Long live Hannibal! And by the way, Aeneid, I'm your general and you owe me respect. You will do as I command you without complaint. Besides, you seem to be the only one who has complained here, right? And these rocks are no match for my power. Suru, break that stone with rock smash. Thank you, little one. Carthage's advance is inevitable. Rome's days are numbered. What's the matter, little one? Do you smell something? Oh, I see. Open line in the middle. Looks sweet, like we have guests. Come out of there, young man from Sangentum. I remember you very well. I remember you, and I remember you brave. I remember you brave, just like my men. Yo, this guy brave. I suppose you've been trying to stop me, or spy on me. The Romans don't know why I'm doing this. So, Griffin, I'll give you what you're looking for if you go away and leave me alone. My father gave me a task a long time ago, and I must fulfill it, so I can honor my destiny. Okay, Zuko, calm down. Oh, proper flashback time. Okay. Hannibal, my son, I have brought you here to the depths of Carthage for, at last, your ritual. Rome is ruthless and cruel, and has won us over. Therefore, my son, we must profess a deep and eternal hatred for her. So go to the altar and repeat after me, little Hannibal. Yes, father. From this day until the day of my death, I, Hannibal Barca, son of Hamilcar Barca, for Carthage, I will always be an enemy of Rome. From the day until the day of my death, I, Hannibal Barca, son of Hamilcar Barca, for Carthage, I will always be an enemy of Rome. Very good, son. Now come here and join your dying father. The years do not pass in vain. But you're not leaving. No, father, you can't leave me alone, can you? You see, Hannibal, there will come a day when I'm gone. And as much as I don't want it, in the end, that's inevitable. 2 years later, my father died in Hispania. He was a great man. Now, go. Take this to the Romans and tell them they don't know what's coming to them. With this, I hope never to see you again in my life. Consider it an order, for now I respect you, Hispanic, because I see your value. You wouldn't be bad for my army, but you are also a hindrance to my plans. As for you, we can't go through Pisse, so we'll take a detour through that cave. Here we go. Glory to the son of Hamilcar. I can't read. Onward, my dear men. We still have a Rome to topple. Snump? Okay, so we need to head back, I assume. Snowball? The Sati are very young. You will have to deal with a real Roman soldier. Okay, rock and roll, let's go. Rock blast. Delete enemies at all times. Ooh, Aron. Okay, let's go Aron. And there we go. Aron has been captured. Aron, the Iron Armor Pokemon, is covered by a steel shell that regenerates when it evolves. The old damage shell is recycled to make iron products. And, oh, by the way, if you're curious as to why the order is like is in reverse, it says Pokemon and then the adjective, it's because in Spanish, the order of how you describe things is reversed. So typically in English, we say adjective, then noun. But in Spanish, it is typically noun, then adjective. So anyway, oh, that's Piano Ven. I want to be sure I get it right. So Piano Ven is going to be the name of our on. That is the last person who joined the TikTok chat. All right, I can go in here. Oh, there's a cloud filled with the primer. Ice heal. It's curious that there's basically no music for this place at all. You got T97 Swagger. Not even any wild Pokemon aside from the dust clouds. Ah, I see. Elixir. Guys! Yo, guys! We know what time it is, fellers. Well, I did not mean to do that. I forget that it keeps resetting every time. It is indeed the minor mole. I accidentally defeated the minor mole. But with the death of the minor mole has resulted in the evolution of the burb. There we go. Burb has evolved into Pidgeotto. Let's take over a second shot the minor mole. That is not the minor mole. That is the Grappler. Deletus. Well, if you're going to be here, might as well get the Grappler. The rock Pokemon, Graveler, rolls down the mountains on steep slopes. It is so robust that it shatters trees and boulders on impact. All right. See, the irony here. Okay. The irony is that it's not Boldor. It's a Graveler. Let's try another shot at the minor mole. That is not the minor mole. That is the Zubat. Just a back and forth of leech life. All right, we got Zubat. I will nickname Zubat. We're going to name it Cirrus. At the Cirrus for my Let's Play. That is not the individual I wanted. Go away, please. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Rock Smash. Okay, I can't walk up there. Swoobat? Seriously? Not a Woobat. Full-on Swoobat. That's crazy. I can just catch this right now. Well, on paper anyway. Okay. Probably one more Pokeball and then we're going to move on. Okay, well, you have deleted the whoop. Therefore, we leave. Okay, we do not leave. Try one more. Okay, fine. Well, no reprieve in the minor mole today. He will not have his day. I doubt he will appear in chat because I'm pretty sure the minor mole is on vacation right now. Okay, we got Smackdown. Very good. There's something to be acknowledged with the fact that the walking Pokemon does not adjust itself depending on who is actually alive right now, but that's fine. Oh, so that leads that down, right? Am I crazy? No. No, this is different. No, this is totally different. God, this music. You must pass Pokemon League to enter here. Great. Let's see. What the heck is that? It looks like a modified, looks like a modified Moltres sprite from the Mystery Dungeon games. My wife ruined the house with these damn Olympia statues. We almost got evicted. Now there's little left but a table and this Meowth, though for some reason it doesn't make money. Hate to break it to you, buddy, but that ain't no Meowth. My mother bought those statues a long time ago, saying that they were the future and that in XX years, we'd all have them. However, they were devalued and it was a scam that ended up ruining us. God bless. My son thinks that the Olympia statues were a scam and that it was wrong for us to buy them. Maybe so, but now I'm sure the future is Golem statues. God. What is in here? Iron. That makes sense. I've been taking things out of the forges and piling them into the jars for IV hours, but now there are too many jars and I can't get to the bottom. How am I so unhappy? Did you know that Epicé is a huge tower? It was built in the year, I don't remember. I don't think anyone in town remembers how it appeared in the city. Young man, my teacher one day told me, always remember that there was a day when history was real life. And there will be a day when real life will be history. Can you imagine? There will be a day when we will be studying history classes as part of a distant past. Bah, what nonsense my teacher used to say. Rome is like the stone here. Oh, this stone here. Take it. Everstone. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. Soldiers, form up. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, I'm just noticing that flag over there. Are we dealing with communists? Because it looks like Soviet. It looks like Soviet. Well, either communists or Nazis. And I don't know which is worse, to be honest. Do you see this here? Sir, yes, sir. It's a tavern, a place rotten with drunks, beggars, and bad people. I'd better not see you in here while you're on duty. Will you soldiers enter the tavern? Sir, no, sir. Well said, soldiers. I give you permission to break ranks. Sir, you thanks, sir. Oh, these kids. What am I going to do with them? What you're going to do is continue to use amazing animations for your eyes, my guy. Hey, who are you? Identify yourself. Of course. You must be that guy. Griffinus? Or was it Griffinius? Wait a second. Griffin. Yes, Griffin. That was your name, wasn't it? Now, you may wonder if I'm a soothsayer, a godsend, or if I'm too fond of studying censuses. No, I'm wondering why is your music so weirdly... It's weird. The truth is that Publius told me about your arrival. I almost forgot. My name is Gaius Alanus. Remember it by heart, because you're going to have to remember it. There's a lot to work on, and I don't want to waste time. So go to the island south of the city, and don't keep me waiting. I don't like it a bit. Sweet, we got Pokemon gambling. Hey, do you want to buy some death bars? If not, I'll have to go over and rethink life. Ha ha ha! That's what we call a reference, chat. We're so sorry. We're out of beer and wine. They're producing, you know. Ugh. That is so much worse than what I thought it was. This Macho doesn't look kindly on you. Better leave him alone. Okay. This is really cute, though. This is a great way to kind of bring people together. Someone hip. It's a dirty tavern to explain it to me. Yes, you. Who are hip? Looking at me. Why Africans hip? If we're not in Africa, huh? He has passed out with alcohol. Better leave to him. Okay. Look at me. I'm the hip. Console. Sub to the console. Sub hip to the console. No, my bottle. Well, oops. Wow. More beer, more beer. I before was a buffoon, the best humorist in all Drome. Shall I tell you a joke? A hip do goes and his middle head falls off. Ah, the middle head in the middle hip. You know, because it is too. You don't have a sense of humor. God bless. Have you seen that waitress? She's precious. That's Pluvius from the VII squadron. Oh yeah? Well, his sister is even better. But it's his cousin Cornelius from the same squadron. What a beautiful they are. I raise your hip, temple goddesses. What? You're such a goddess. What I have to put up with? Hello, do you like this music? I had this song and another one I learned a long time ago in a region far, far away. You want to hear me play a tune? Sure. I have to get out of here before my video gets completely taken down. Friggin' Star Wars. The 2 Star Wars references in the same location, and that's 2 Star Wars references too many. Okay, I'm actually going to go to the PC real quick. Want to deposit, let's see, I want to deposit U2. I put E on in my party. Oh, good. Piano Ben actually has a Hearthstone. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's see. My wife came here one day with a Chatot. However, I don't find it funny. She always takes my hammer and hits me with it. How does a Chatot know how to use a hammer? I don't know, but he does. We found that Chatot in the forest a long time ago. He was living with one of those prehistoric Pokemon, but I thought he was cute and adopted him. So this would be a point once again where I'd apply some sort of visual auditory cue. But honestly, do I really need to do anything more? I could literally just do this for an hour and we'd be fine. Anyway, I'm reading my favorite literary work, the Neroid. I read it every January to honor Janus. It is a book consecrated to him. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, all kidding aside, this looks like the eagle that they used in the Nazi regime, and it's like that's your decision, not what I would have done for a bird. But you know, if it's just a coincidence, fine. But you know, there's a reason why certain things were buried. And anything to do with the Nazis is not yet time to go. I'm sorry. Was that? I didn't realize that was up to you, game. The city of Pise is one of the oldest in Occidentus. How do I know? I don't know. I just made it up. Okay, so we need to go this way. Go to you once again. Get more balls. Get a couple more. I'll get a couple of great balls. Let's see. Once was a fight between the upper and lower part of the city a few days ago. The upper part won. It was over. They had the... Okay, that's 3 Star Wars references now. My God. Living in a Pacific makes me very insecure. For some strange reason, I have the impression that the tower is going to fall on us at any moment. Just in case it happens, this will come in handy. It'll help you survive big hits. Focus Sash. Very useful. Okay, let's bring in the Dillawoop. You took too long to come. If you were really under my command, you would last seconds, lad. That freaking Hannibal has defeated those damn patricians who play at being generals in trivia. But after the other defeat at Ticino, we lost track of him. As much as I dislike the tavern, some drunks seem to know something. I can't go into that pit of half men. Going into that kind of pigsty is very much against my principles. But you can go and gather some information. You'll get your wits about you. Oh, so I actually need to, like, get information from the people in the bar? Okay, let's see. Let's see, what do we got? Vino, qui hacken in Bilga, non puedes compara grana gracias with the good what extra. I think my friend's got a bit overboard with the drinks. Yeah, I think so too. Hey, Marcus, look at that hip. You cutie. See it? The one in the gray dress? I've courted her. Who? There's only one machoke here. Of course! I'm a male. Have you seen how good it is? Don't wait up for me. No, it's a machoke for Jupiter's sake. Poor guy. Give me a kiss, beautiful. He deserved it. You know what? The Penturion looked Drero, the soldier that hit. The instruction, then I'm looking at the butt. Hey, to you, I had to say a thing. Someone seen a Hannibal ascending to the rest. I don't know where, but I know that for sure. Ah, there we go. Don't look at me. I'm not drunk. I control. Okay. Okay, we've got the waitress. Let's see. Don't take this shot like that. This shit is not part of a temporary. No, you can't do that with Jinx. My Mimi, help Mimi. Damn Centurion, she can't do nothing. My partner's such bad shape. I'm not even gonna. Okay. Hip, I hip, blub, hip, baba G, babe, baba D, dubba day. If there's a reference I'm supposed to get there, I just barely missed it. Before was buffoon, the best humorist of all, Jerome. Shall I tell you a joke? Okay, we've done this one. This life sucks. My Amelia has left me. My Groot, the mutt bites me. I can't get into the Legion for short. And on top of that, this beer looks like Ditto's piss. Look, a couplet. Ah, crap. Come on, we haven't seen you since Emporium. How was that, Cheruby? I finally decided I loved the wine, and it came to... Interesting. Yes, how should the glasses we come to Gresta? Tabera is the best in all Italia. Oh, you must be this kid. I inform you that I've been informed that Hannibal is in Schwab. Okay. Okay, vamos. My father told me to join the militia. I would be a big man, quite a man. Wherever you are, my father sends me here. I hate my father. I hate my father. What am I doing here? It's none of your business. Now leave me alone. Figlio deep. I'm not reading that out loud. But remember, nothing is true. Everything is allowed. Okay, is this straight up an Assassin's Creed reference? This guy looks like a guy from Assassin's Creed. I'd tell you a couple of things because Hannibal is super near, right to the side of the city. All right, so how's my impression of the drunkards? Am I nailing it, or am I just being an idiot for trying to sound drunk when I've never touched a drop of alcohol? Hannibal, a swamp nearby. It must be Route V. I've never thought I'd admit those drunks were useful after all. Now, however, interviewing III or IV drunk nincompoops can be done even by a little kid like you. To prove you really have guts, you'll infiltrate Hannibal's court and poison him. Don't get distracted. The punishment will be terrible. Don't know, but I got a chuckle from it. Well, I'm glad I entertained you. That's all I can hope to try. Talking about punishment, before I send you on a suicide mission, I'll have to give you a discipline lesson. Let's see if you're a strong Roman or a weak kid. All right, time to fight Aeolus. Double kick, double kick. Double kick, double kick. Okay, on edge. We know this will work well. Okay. Well, looks like you at least know how to waggle the Pokeball. You're not a total waste. Now, get the job done, cadet. Talk to that Hannibal Grumpig and give him this poison. The louts of my men didn't get Salazals, which is deadly, but we got Victory Bells, which we don't know exactly what it does. I can't trust them for nothing. Okay, we got the poison. But wait a moment, where the hell are you going like that? For Jupiter's sake, these kids are beyond me. Do you think you can show up looking like that and Hannibal is going to sit you on ivory and fill it with a jug of cherubi wine? Please put on this armor. Look, you have a lot of polishing to do. I can try to help you, but in the end, the only one who can take care of you is you. Don't push it too much, lad. All right, well, we look really silly right now. We look like a reject VeggieTales character. But at the very least, we can head out now. Okay, moving on. Well, this place looks weirdly disturbing. Oh, God. It's Nidoran. Anyway. Once again, more thing. Okay, Venoshock. That can be useful. Oh, God. It's Wooper. All right. We got the water Wooper, the waterfish Pokemon. It usually lives in the water, but it is also possible to see it on land in search of food. When on land, it carves itself with a viscous and toxic film. In traditional Wooper fashion, we're going to call it. If you know, you know. Let's see, I guess we can go down this way if I can. Okay, that is a regional Gatita. Low kick? What type is this thing? It's weak to fighting type moves. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Fungus! Anyway, trying to find. Yeah. Okay. Got these 10. Why? I think that would be okay. Low kick. I'm guessing it's pure rock or rock poison. No, rock poison wouldn't work. God bless. My muscle memory for using items is always making me think, oh, I can just go right back to it. But now I gotta manually select the item option every time. There we go. Let's see what we got exactly. So it's a water rock type. Okay, when Perseus defeated the Gorgon, it laid several small eggs for which this Pokemon hatched. Okay, we're going to name this Calleja, based on Abraham Calleja, who is in the TikTok chat. Quick Claw, very useful. Nidoran. Actually, no, we can use Leech Life. We're well in bed. I am on duty. We have received news of enemies and will not let you pass. Or you will not pass. Oh, perfect. Alright, wants to learn Hone Claws. Get rid of Leer. Knack and stack. Okay. Diddaloo wants to learn Karate Chop. Get rid of Low Kick. A little too situational for me. Get rid of Harden for Iron Defense. And you want to learn Magical Leaf. We're going to get rid of Tackle. We do not need Tackle in this kit. Okay. Okay, interesting. You can't get a good look at this Pokemon with the helmet. Ah, okay. Soldier, are there any news regarding the cavalry reinforcements from Harbol? They were supposed to have arrived some time ago. No, sir. Hey, and who are you? Of course, surely you're an emissary of Harbol, right? Yes. I knew it. This means that the army must not be far away. While it's coming, you can stay here and rest. An aide, come here. Yes, sir. What do you want? Join our guests and get food for dinner. Look for blue mushrooms. They're delicious. Okay, sir. Go look for blue mushrooms. Oh, okay. Okay, right. He's actually joining us. Okay. Look. It looks like there are blue mushrooms right there. Damn, General. Yes, done the day I enlisted with him. Hannibal's done nothing but despise me ever since the Senate made me commander. Especially since he gets along so badly with the Senate. But the only thing I did to be here was to fight well for Carthage. And then those of you from outside treats you great. Like you or that guy in the Alps. Outrageous. But now let's stick to the task. Pick these mushrooms. Go on. And bending over, your helmet falls off. Hey, I know you. You're that boy Hannibal told not to come back. If I capture you and bring you before Hannibal, I'm sure he'll earn his respect. Fight then. We battle. Okay, Leech Life. Okay, Panpy, let's go. Oh, right. It's a different type. But it's still weak still weak to water, but I, of course, am weak to ground. It's a poison type. You tricked us. I'm going to tell Hannibal right now that you're here. You put your helmet on again. You should go back to Hannibal. Oh, we just knocked him out, I guess. Okay. Great. These mushrooms look delicious, but what about that guy, Enaid? Well, I don't care too much what happens to him either. I never liked him. Things that happened because they didn't let me choose all my generals. Now, come in, emissary. You're very hospitable here. Well, emissary, how is Maharbal's army doing? Will it arrive soon? It will take some time. That just pleases me. Maybe I have to retaliate against Maharbal. I'm interested to know the opinion of the soldiers. Do you think I'm crazy, or do you think that Carthage can really win this war? Carthage can win. Sure, soldier, that's the way to talk. But among other things... Oh, what about hospitality? Soldier, put the mushrooms in the bowls. We have to feed ourselves. Figured if I'm going to trick him, then, I gotta earn his trust. Let's have a drink while you talk, emissary. Mushrooms are very good food, don't you think? What is that? What's going on? I'll take a look. Sir, come quickly. The Don fan's out of control. Excuse me a second. Soldiers, with me. Use this moment to pour the poison over the bowl and change it to Hannibal. Sir, calm down. Soldiers, use Sonifer against Donphan. I had no choice. Sorry for the interruption. The Donphan are very unruly. You can tell this is not their natural habitat. That means that we need the cavalry army as soon as possible. Go to Maharbal and tell him to hurry up. We need him. Almost forgot. If you're going to leave, you better not do it alone. Guard, accompany him until he arrives with Maharbal. Okay, well, it's a good thing that this guard is apparently blind. There's Capita. Come on, Griffin. The only decent guy in the tavern taught me this technique. Now let's go before they see us. Meet me south of the swamp, at the gates of Rome. Okay. Okay, well, that's just not fair. Okay, once learn Poison Tail, we'll get rid of Tackle for Poison Tail. And once learn Spark, get rid of Tackle for Spark. There we go. Great, everything went as planned. Now we have to go enter Rome, but the guards won't let you in dressed like that. Change your clothes, come on. Now let's go to Rome. You need authorization to pass. I am Gallius Alenus, Tribune of Rome, and I come with my companion. Take this tablet. Very well, you may pass. See you in Rome. Well, there we go. Now we're in Rome. Salve, how are you? We urgently need an audience in the Senate. Come to the forum behind the walls, and I'll put you up on everything. Why are you so hasty? I'll tell you about it, and be careful with the walls. Don't get hit by an arrow by mistake. Publius, I don't want jokes with our soldiers. You know very well that I take these things very seriously. Okay. Very interesting. Although I am going to point out, as one who has actually been to Rome, okay, really? I can't get that? Okay, whatever. As one who's actually been to Rome, you would know that the port of Rome is nowhere near Rome. Like it is a good drive away from Rome. There's no way you could reasonably get to Rome on foot. So either we're not in Rome, or they have like severely exaggerated close. Nope, that's the Colosseum. Okay. Theater is not very cultivated activity in Rome. That's either the Colosseum or it's a Colosseum. Regardless, it is very impressive as a sprite. Let's see. Make the most of your time, young man. Tempest Fugi. I wasted a lot of time when I still had it, and look where I am. Widowed, childless, and in a dwarf house. Anyway. The truth is that looking at the window and seeing the great port of Rome and its imposing walls is a privilege. Okay. Oh, this is how you would get it. Okay. Mystic water. I'm actually going to go ahead and give that to Executic. Okay, there we are. Okay, so now we are properly in Rome. This is nice. Hi, you look a little green for this city. You've never been here before, have you? You'll get the hang of it with experience. This will help you with that. Oh, we got a lucky egg. Well, that's just gonna be plain busted. Come in, come in. My guys have the best prices, all Occidentis. The best times, the best prices. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so he sells generic items here. Get the power items for specialized effort value training. Let's see. What do you sell? Okay, you sell the various effort value boosting medicines. You sell the in battle boosting items. You sell various TMs. Roar around, bulk of hidden power, ruse, safeguard, sandstorm, false light, arrow lace, rock tomb. Well, I can't reasonably afford any of these right now, so I'm gonna save on this for later. More TMs here. So torment, facade, low sweep, incinerate, embargo, quash, flash, dream eater, echo voice, sleep toss, snarl. Nature Power Confide. Nature Power Confide are considered HMs. Okay, I think this is a little because the description of this is for cut, and this is the description for waterfall. I don't think they use the actual correct names. That's all right. It's a statue of Jupiter. I bet. So there's a lot of stuff there. This is, as to be expected of Rome, it is essentially the goldenrod of this region. My son's become an edile, and I am going to buy him something to celebrate. All right. This area lacks good gardens. It's too urbanistic. People complain about these houses, but compared to the shack where they lived before, this is paradise. I've been in this house for years, and I don't care how small it is. I'm not leaving. Nope. Not getting out of this chair. What you do, my guy? Domine, Domine. Our great general appears many because has won a great victory against his political rival, Virginius Maximus. He has brought him to his knees. Great. A lot of PW around the place. All right, we cannot go this way right now. Let's continue on with the plot, shall we? Hey guys, this is Aemilius Paulus, an old senator of Rome. He's a friend and he's willing to help us. It is true, your request is very important. Besides, with the latest news, it was already impossible to refuse the offer. Let's see, let's focus. What are we going to do? Let's leave the chit-chat for later. You said like the same thing 3 times. All right. We must warn the Senate and Fabius Maximus that Hannibal is a danger to Rome. He must be stopped. Calm down, Publius. Hannibal is one-eyed and sick from the poison Griffin gave him. He's not someone to fear. It doesn't matter, one-armed or one-eyed. Hannibal is still a problem as long as he's not dead. I have seen him up close, Lelius, and I saw in his eyes that he would not stop until he completely broke Rome. I still remember that moment. We had lost the battle, Everyone had withdrawn. Well, not everyone. Not my father. My father fought until the last second, then Hannibal stepped up to defeat him. He was still alive, so he prepared to give him the final blow. And in that instant, as if time froze for me, I knew exactly what I had to do. Come on! Lilius, let me have your Mudsdale. Well, you already have one. What do you want it for? I said give it to me. Very good, very good. Here we got a Mudsdale. Ecodus, follow me! I said follow me! Listen to the consul's son. My father told me not to intervene in combat, so my unit was whole. And we charged in. Charge! Father, quick! We come to rescue. Get in! Damn you! Hannibal is up! Get in quickly! Escape, father, quickly! We shall meet again, Publius Cornelius Scipio. That tone, that decision, is not typical of any general. What we are facing is a greater threat. Oops. Well, as if that's serious. Well, if it is as serious, I'm going to ask for an audience now. Come later. I don't know if oops is an appropriate reaction to that kind of a story, my guy. I don't trust that Emilius very much. He is not a good strategist. Lilius, what's that got to do with it? Besides, the news I was telling you about is that now Emilius is my father-in-law. A woman? For Venus' sake, the women only distract from the true duty of any Roman. The army. Her family has accepted, and we, I are very happy. I have a better time with her than in battle. Oh, look at the lovebirds. How beautiful is love. God, what are these stupid expressions they have in their faces? What a fool you are when you get silly, really. Okay, lovebird, I'm leaving. Public fiance? Ha ha ha! For the God's sake, because I know Leolus is a good guy and he's my friend. Otherwise, I would have hit it. I would have hit him with the Gladius more than once. Go on. Come on, I'll see you at the Senate. The Senate is the large building to the north of the city. Well, thank you for telling me, Sky Voice? Egyptian? Whoa, wow, I came from Egyptus in a pyramid of those to get this Pokemon. You changed by Roman Honage? I'm guessing he wants a Roman Honage, but I have not found one. At least not for myself. We got a rare candy, and that guy was totally passing through me. Some judges are corrupt. We cannot entrust our fate to these men. They set penalties too high for plebeians and too low for patricians. Okay. This basilica is still empty of merchants, although I would not be surprised if in a while it starts to fill with competitors of a good price. The other day, a friend of mine was tried here for having robbed another man. In the end, the sentence was not bad. They only cut off his hand. Okay. You know, we're looking for heroes. People who complete big goals. For example, get all on the Occident forums. Yes, if you get them, come here and I'll reward you. Okay, so this is kind of a place that rewards me for playing more of the game. Interesting. I cannot read that, but it obviously isn't written in the Roman. I just I'm not caught up on my dead language. You have permission to access the suburb, at least in order from a large Roman family. Calm down, it's for your own safety. But I was told to go north. Am I not supposed to go north? Or is this it right here, actually? Yeah, this is it. Well, guys, I'll stay here. No more than II people can enter the Senate at a time. If I go in there, I'm in danger of exploding with laughter after your big news. Haha. Enough with this little topic. Wow, that's a lot of people. Salvete, senatores. I must warn you that the Carthaginian Hannibal is very powerful and has defeated us several times. I fear for the safety of Rome itself. Blasphemy! You do not trust the power of Rome. Traitor! Traitor! Order! Senators! Respect the Cornelius' turn. Let me think. We should never take a decision lightly. We have lost another battle. Entire legion have fallen along with Consul Gladius Feminius. Transimini has just been our worst defeat in a long time. For the god's sake, what a catastrophe. We are entering into a crisis situation, and so I propose myself for a temporary dictator of Roman Republic. Is that a cricketoo behind you? And hi, how you doing? Salametrum, I am doing well. This is actually a regional cricketoon that can be found in this specific game. But yeah, this is a cricket. It's actually pretty good, and I am doing well. How are you doing? Hannibal is a great danger. We need you. I will take that as a yes. Thank you very much. I assure you, I will do my duty. Oh, great, Fabio. I don't think that's the best of measures right now. Why was that applauded? Dear Scipio, my rise need not mean your fall, and now it is necessary to have a strong hand to lead Rome. I'll go out and make a speech. During III months of mandate, Rome did not have any major battles again. This period of relative tranquility served for other events. Doing well in the cricket team looks pretty cool and usable for once. It actually is. It has been doing really well for me. I was sleeping on Cricketoon because, yeah, Cricketoon, normal Cricketoon stats are not great, but no, this Cricketoon actually does pretty well. It's a bug fighting type. Hey, Griffin, can you come to the East Basilica? I have a very important thing to ask you. I have also called Laelius. Man, literally passed through me. But yeah, this is how it looks. That's an axe for an arm. So we need to go to the Eastern Basilica. Is this it right here? Yep, this is it. Thank you so much for coming. You see, I have a rather big problem. As you know, Publius and Aemilia decided to get married this week. Yes, I told them they were horrendous dates, but they insisted on doing it before the great hostilities with Hannibal resumed. Yes, the case. What's wrong? What's up? Are you planning to tell us or not? I've lost the dowry. I have lost the dowry. I've said it. For Mars' sake. I'm sorry. I'm a lousy father. If I can't even organize my daughter's wedding, how am I going to know how to run Rome? Precisely. Politicians like you don't know how to get things done. It's unfair that you get to the Senate just because you were born patricians. And what about us plebeians? Not us. Truly, I swear, I'll get the best military career in history just to get into that Senate and start changing things seriously to fix these injustices. Well then, I'll support you, but now I need you to help me get the dowry back. It's very important. When you begin to care a little about the commoners, then I will care about you. Publius does. It's not that hard. In the meantime, make a living. The worst thing is that you are right, but I need Griffin now. The dowry is a gold cart and a Pokemon. Search the lower districts north of Rome. Take this and they'll let you in. Help me. You're my last hope. Okay, I thought you were going to go with another Star Wars reference because we've already gotten 3 of those. Let's see. Can we go now? Oh, the Amelia's playerless card. I'll let you pass right now, but remember that you'll still have access to sacred ground. Yeah. In the lower western portion, was that right? Here we go. Hey, Lucius, look who we have here. Ho, ho, ho. Relax, Polo. He's got a mean face, but I'm sure we'll come to an agreement. Salve, I'm Lucius Vorenus, and I'm the one who brings order around here. That's my partner, Tito Spulo, and I warn you that we've dealt with all kinds of crooks before you. Yes, we won't let you take this card just like that. We see your intentions before you do anything, and we will defeat you. Okay, we doing a double battle? Yep, we are. All right, Cry Chop and Poison Tail. Go! All right, Cry Chop again and Poison Tail. At least Loudred is done. We got Pokemon leveling up again. Bubble Beam, let's go. Interesting that the karate chop sound, I'm pretty sure is using the fury attack sound for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again. More subtleties to the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, but I love that. I have some simple taste, but losing fights is certainly not one of them. This is my lord, and for now wishes me to suffer defeat in this land. Wait a second. Is that the emblem of the Emilius Paulius? For the God's sake, what a mistake. It can't be. Forgive us for this. We owe you a favor. Good thing a good man told me that there's no man beyond redemption. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do. Let us help you bring the car and this Pokemon to Emilius. Well, it looks like that's it. We have taken the gold and the Pokemon to Emilius. Go back to him inside the Basilica Amelia. We'll stay here in Rome. Okay, what do you have to say? Mamatsu and I go from town to town selling our vases. Do you want one? Not particularly. I do like the little shade there, even if it is just a little bit of texture on the ground there. The altar of the park is dedicated to Ceres. Without her, none of us could live, for the fields would dry up. Let's see, what's your deal? You know, if I were you, I wouldn't get into these alleys. You never know when you might get out of here. Okay. I don't know if you knew this, but there is talk that there's a very good comedy writer named Plautus, and that in a while he will come to Rome. But for now, he is in Syracuse. Let's see. My parents want me to marry Flavio, but he's a real fool. I'm only marrying him because his family is very rich. Okay. Once again. Let's head back to where we need to go. Oh, thank you. Take this as a reward. We received Pokinari. Besides, I'll let you come to the wedding with us. You've known Publius for a relatively short time, but after this, it would be imprudent not to invite you to the ceremony. So, are you coming? Sure. Well, I'll get the wagon ready, and in no time, we'll be seeing happy people and drinking the best wine in Italy. Ha ha ha. We are gathered here today to unite in marriage these two young Romans. Publius Cornelius Scipio, son of the homonymous father, approach the altar. Gee, I need to do it too quickly. Aemilia Tertia, daughter of Lucius Aemilius Paulus, approach the altar. I'm very suspect that her face is covered. I imagine we're going to have a very dramatic reveal that's going to lead to betrayal. But I would love to be wrong. We will now unite the bride and the groom in marriage by the grace of Juno. Dia uno ama as nuptias et fac eandam magnam et faust am familiam. Serva eos unitos et divides oco cumpe elit. Juno has appeared. The marriage will be a success. You may begin the final act and remove the bride's veil. Ubi tu Gaius ego Gaia. Ubi tu Gaia ego Gaius. Oh, wow. Proper kissing animation. Good on ya. And I would like to say briefly that I am very sorry that my father and uncle can't be here because of the Carthaginians, and that Amelia has given me this nice Pokemon. Oh, God. It's a chidang. And a lot of gold that, frankly, I don't need, so it will be donated to the plebs to improve the lives of all Romans. And now, definitely, let the party begin! Hey, wake up! What a binge you had yesterday. These patricians spend in a banquet an entire legion's food. And on top of that, they waste what's left over. They're hopeless. Luckily, I managed to save some leftovers for me and my men. Take a few. You deserve them after all you've done. Leftovers? Leftovers! I hope they will be useful to you. I hear you're recruiting an army. Talk to me when you are determined to enlist. Do you want to enlist now? Yes. Well, here we go. Another months passed. The dictatorship of Fabius ended. The new consul Varro began hostilities again against Hannibal, the largest army ever seen in Rome. They've gathered quite an army, haven't they? It all seems endless, but watching legions march always makes me feel great. The thought of these men fighting body and soul for Rome, I wish to be among them one day fighting side by side. It's very exciting to see so many troops, don't you think? Okay, fortunately, again, I can read this, so... la verdad es que sí, like, truthfully, yes. A mí no me transmite nada. It's like, that basically means, like, it doesn't make me feel anything. It is, without any doubt, impressive. By the way, Lilius was sent to stand guard somewhere else, but we'll manage. Alright, I think it's time to go ahead. See you on the battlefield. Soldiers of Rome, today we have not come to battle. Today we have come to win. Those the Carthaginians will not be able to defeat us. We are twice their number. There you see his army, much smaller. But let us not be overconfident, for he who leads it is none other than Hannibal. But that's not going to intimidate us. That said, let the battle begin for Rome. Your cavalry on the right flank is not well equipped. Get it, go get it. Numidas, run away. Punish them while you run. But we have superiority on the other flank. Cavalry, charge those Roman equites. Come on, Maharbal. As you command, sir. Go get them. Good. Now only the infantry is left, and we have superiority. Formation, move forward. Mercenaries, you too. Iberians, fall back. We can't resist any longer. We have to retreat, or we won't resist. Look, the cavalry has defeated us, and they are going to support their comrades. That may be a problem in the future. Hopefully not. All right, African infantry, surround them. Yes, my plans have taken effect. We surrounded them. Move forward. No, how's it possible? And look behind you, the cavalry. Charge, charge! All right, well, this did not go very well. Don't really have any good way of dealing with Arbok, to be honest with you. Oh, we got him paralyzed now. There we go. All right, Gulpin. It can't be poisoned. Oh my God! Give me a break. There we go. There we go. This guy is literally just getting my way for the sake of it. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, takes care of Chansey. We got a lot of EXP for that. Force Palm is base 60. Garage Drop is base 50. I'm going to go ahead and replace Garage Drop with Force Palm. Generally better. If Venomman wants to learn Roar, not going to happen. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to walk into that. Wait, you. I told you not to meddle my affairs, and you did. And not once, but twice. Don't think we didn't find Enaid. She told us everything, and my fury is unimaginable. You don't know what you're getting into. I've crushed this army, and now I'm going to crush you. Oh. Okay. That might be a problem. All right, let's see here. Absorb. Nope. I know this is definitely not something I'm intended to win right now. Aha! I am stubborn. That is why I survive. See? See how you're not on my level? The Singleton episode was unfair. But now there is no suppressors to save you. I'll finish you off with my sword. Any last words? Now if I can stop it. Another Roman brat. They're going to end up like your friend. Far-fetched. Surprise and quick attack. Ha ha ha. All this and you barely get my Sandslash to scratch. Now Sandslash slash. Oh no. His power is too great for me, but I must go on. That Pokemon is no match for me either. Sandslash again. Slash. Your attempt to save your friend is futile. Brave, but futile. Now you, I will die under the yoke of my sword. I'll go for you first. What? But who dares to stand in my way again? Lubius, quick, get out of here. My daughter needs you. I'll stop him. Run away from here and take care of Amelia, please. For balls' sake, these Romans never stop reappearing. I'll find a way to escape and I'll take care of her, I promise. Griffin, come to the northwest of the battle and let's escape together. Oh. Sure that nobody aside from him is like properly equipped to deal with these. Let's go. Okay, we'll miss out on Scary Face, that's fine. Go ahead and delete all their HP. Okay, let's see. You, damn you, General, you'll pay for what you've done. Soldiers, kill him! You useless bastards, I'll do it myself. Take this one. Now, young Scipio, you will die. I must resist. For Rome. Ah, Griffin, I need to see you. Marhubble is stunned, but he'll be up soon. Let's get out of here before our reinforcements come. Leave? Are you going to flee? Take me with you, please. Out of Rome. Out of Italy, out of this war. No, that's not what I meant. Yes, let's run away from Rome. Maybe we can even sell information to Carthage and take advantage of it. Not in a lifetime. That's a great plan. Tomorrow we're rowing to Carthage. No! We will not flee to other lands. We will not abandon our homeland. Please, you are soldiers of Rome, not Spoink. Don't you have any discipline? And if anyone are willing to sully his honor to flee this land and desert, let him do it. But he will not. But he will do it over my dead body. Well, I didn't really mean it. It was just a distant thought, wasn't it? Of course. We couldn't seriously consider something like that. Then we will go to Rome, report what happened, and assume the consequences. United. Publius and Griffin fled to Rome with a few surviving Romans. Publius, Griffin, you're alive. Thank the gods. We got the news, and I thought I'd never see you again. Well, we're alive. Come on, man. Give me a hug, man. Okay, but now I must inform you about the new ones in Rome. The thing is that you must go to the Senate, Publius. You'll probably be blamed for Cannae, but that's not the important thing. There's another matter. Laelius, don't leave me like this. What happened? I'm sorry. I'm not able to tell you. In the Senate, you'll find out. How strange Laelius is sometimes, isn't he? Well, if he's so important, I want you to be with me. I'll wait for you at the Senate. Okay, we're gonna head back to the Senate building just for my relative convenience, but okay, we're gonna save right here. And I think we're gonna go ahead and end this here. I've been at this for just under 2.5 hours, and my eyes are starting to hurt. So I think that's a good enough reason to stop. So we made a little bit of progress. This is definitely very interesting. This is definitely one of those cases where it's a lot more about the story than it's about the Pokemon gameplay, but that's totally fine. This is definitely a very interesting story. Some of the character animations here are really good, especially for essentially working with Gen 4 sprites. So it's very impressive what they've been able to pull off here. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying this, and assuming all goes well, we'll probably have another stream of this tomorrow. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm pretty sure Carissa is live at the moment. So yep. If anyone's on Twitch right now, feel free to stick around for a minute because we're gonna go ahead and raid Carissa's channel. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Good night, everyone.